O'clock, so let's go ahead and get started. Happy Thursday. Let's take a big breath in to begin with, arms up overhead. Exhale down. Inhale through the nose and exhale out the mouth to begin. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now bring the hands to the thighs, close the eyes, and just breathe in and out through the nose. Feeling a little bit energized, even from just those few deep breaths. Breath is so powerful. Shift our mood, uplift us, calm us, heat us up. And let's bring the hands to heart center. Thinking about setting an intention today. Sending some special energy to someone who needs it. Some heart-centered energy. And maybe even carry that thought into action today. Maybe pick up the phone and call them or drop a card. And when you're ready, let's blink the eyes open and let us begin. So start by bringing the arms out in front, warming up the hands and the wrists, fingers spread wide. So pull your fingers back toward your body and then roll your wrists under, make a fist. Inhale, spread the fingers wide, lift the fingers towards your face. Exhale, round in, make a fist. 3 more. Really stretch the fingers back. Round them in as you exhale. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, spread the fingers. Exhale, roll under. 1 more. Open and close. Come to neutral. Wrists in, wrists out. Wrists in, wrists out. Try to keep the motion isolated just in the wrist. In and out. Remember to breathe in, out. 3 more. In, out. 2 and 1. Let's bring the arms out wide like you're pressing against a wall. Palms out. Now bring the fingers forward and back. Forward and back. So you should feel this in the wrists and the shoulders. Back. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7. Might feel some burning. 6, 5. Sit up nice and tall. 3 and 2. Last one. Shake it out. Good job. Let's reach the arm forward with the palm toward the floor. Swing the palm back as you sweep the arm back and then scoop it forward. Flip and back. Front, nice and slow, and back, like you're moving through water, treading water. And 3, and 2, and 1. Other side. Bring it back, around. Actually, I was doing it backwards. Back and around. Good morning, Sharon. Back. I know it felt weird. Back and around. Back and around. Sharon, I didn't light incense today, so if you want to come up front, I'd love to have you. And back. 3 more. And 2. And 1. All right, shake it out. Let's move down to the ankles. So first of all, just pummel the feet. And Sharon, you're gonna want all the props. So block, strap, weights. And now bring the feet out, bring them in, out, in. Tickle the bottom of the feet. All right, and now we're gonna just pick up one of the legs, underneath, and then just let the foot fall. Other side. So waking up all those little nerve endings on the bottom of the feet. It's kind of fun. It's like a rock concert. We will rock you. All right. Let's stop. Heel out. Point the toes. Flex the toes. Point the toes. Flex. Point and flex. Point, flex. Now circle. Keep the heel down as you circle around. Taking your time, going nice and slowly, getting a full range of motion. Going one direction and then the other direction. Bring that foot in, other side. Heel down, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, and circle. Sitting up nice and tall. And other direction. Now let's bring both legs out. Might scoot to the edge of the chair. All right, it says my internet connection is a little unstable, so hopefully you guys out there can still see and hear me. But if that changes, hopefully it will pick back up. All right, so legs out long, and same thing, both at the same time. Point and flex, point and flex. Try to keep your core working, crown of the head towards the ceiling. Point, flex, and now circle, both in the same direction. And other direction. And feet back in. Pick up your right knee, hug it in. And let's take some hip circles. Around and around we go. Nice big, full range of motion here. Try to keep your left foot flat on the floor, pressing down to stabilize the left side, and then other direction. So all those little nuances can make such a difference. You know, we might as well build strength on the left side while we're building flexibility on the other side, and then hug it in again, and release. Other side. So interlace either on top of the shin or underneath, whichever is more comfortable for you. Just hug the knee in. And now start your circles. You should really feel this in the hip joint. Compressing that hip joint when you pull the knee in, opening it up when you expand. And again, right foot presses down. Knee and hip on the right side, nice and stable. Other direction. All right, good job. So we're going to do some, it's a similar motion to cat-cow, but we're going to do it a little more quickly. So we're going to lift the chest and then round the shoulders. Lift the chest, round the shoulders. So we want to move fairly quickly to get the spinal fluid moving. Lift, round, lift, round, lift, round, lift, round. Breathe. For 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Take some big breaths. And we'll do another set. And begin. Lift, round, lift, round. So as you're lifting, your tailbone is coming up, your chest is going forward. As you round, you're tucking in, tucking under the tailbone and rounding the shoulders. So again, it's the same motion as cat-cow. We're just picking up the pace. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale. Exhale down. Inhale, reach up. Palms touch. Exhale down. One more. Inhale. Palms touch. Exhale down. All right, let's grab our weights. Maybe take a sip of water. All right, so we're going to start with that same motion we did with the arms out straight, weights in either hand. And we're going to drop the wrists, lift the wrists, drop and lift, drop and lift. Try to keep your elbows straight and at shoulder height. That makes it a little more challenging. And don't forget to breathe. Sit up nice and tall. For 10, got this. I know it's a lot. 9, 8, 7, keep breathing. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. Oh, shake it out. Nice job. Just do your spread your fingers, bring them in, spread. Shake them out. All right, let's do some bicep curls. So sit toward the edge of the chair so you've got room for your hands and your weights. Shoulders relax down away from the ears to begin, and shoulder blades slightly moving back. So it's like you're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together just a little bit to keep the shoulders level and engaged. And now inhale to lift and curl, turn the weight, drop it down. Other side. Inhale, exhale. And we'll alternate. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Up, down, up, down. Now both at the same time. Down, lift and lower. Keep your elbows glued to your body. Down, up, and down. For 10, nice and slow. 9, press into both feet. 8, 7, 6. So as you start to fatigue, you can exhale on the way up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Bring it down. Keep your arms down by your side, and we're just going to drop the weight side to side. So not drop the weight, but drop the shoulder hanging onto the weight, tipping side to side. Try to keep the shoulders squared and both sits bones in the chair. Just getting a nice side stretch. And let's reach the arms up overhead. Both weights. Turn them so that your wrists are facing forward. So it's like we're holding on to a barbell. And we'll lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So as you lift, you should really feel your core working here. Can you feel those ab muscles right in the center of your torso working, pulling in, helping to keep, it helps keep us erect and keeps us from falling over, right? All right. How many do we have in us? Let's do 8. 8, 7, 6. Exhaling as you extend. 5, 4. Little burn. 3 and 2. The last one. And release. Bring them down. Let them go. Send them in your lap. And shake it out. All right. So as we're working all these joints too, we're helping to remove any calcium deposits, any scar tissue that gets built up. We help remove those little toxins, and massage is also good for that. So when things get back to normal and we can go for massages, highly recommended. All right, we're going to do some pec flies now. So this is the one I was having a hard time remembering the other day. So we're going to hinge forward from the hips, and your back is flat. So your core needs to be engaged here. And you're going to pull your weights up to your chest. And then you're going to open out and in. Open out and in. Exhaling as you lift. Inhale in. And we won't do too many of these because they're pretty rigorous. For 5 and 4 and 3. If it's too much, drop the weights. And 2, just don't drop them on your toes. Last one. And set the weights down. Good job, everybody. Shake it out, let it go. Take a drink. You'll probably feel that tomorrow.
Yes.
But that's how we get strong, right? I mean, actually, building muscle mass is actually about tearing. You actually tear the muscle fibers, and then as they repair, that's how the muscles get stronger. So, all right, let's take some twists now. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right hand to left thigh. Left arm can go behind you or over the chair, whatever you're used to doing. So if you're used to putting your arm behind your back, let's try putting it over the chair today. Just to keep things interesting. You don't want to get stuck in a rut. And breathe. Remember, we move from the low back up the spine, twisting like a spiral staircase. And as you exhale, we can deepen the twist. Breath is long and slow. Last one. Inhale, arms come up, back to center. Reach up. Exhale, twist to the other side. And again, do the opposite of what you normally do with your arm. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears. Twisting. Breathing. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Let's take some sun salutations with the feet apart. So when we come forward, we can fall right down between the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. Palms touch if you can. Exhale, swan dive forward, all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms back around and up. Reach up, pull belly towards spine. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, reach up, press down into the feet as you reach to the sky. Exhale, leading with the chest, swan dive forward, all the way down. Inhale, half lift to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms go back, around and up, pressing down into the feet, root to rise. Reaching up. Exhale, hands to prayer. One more. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Reach forward with the sternum. All the way down. Inhale to a flat back, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms go back, around and up. Reaching up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Nice job. Let's stack the forearms, right arm on top. And we're just going to twist. Keep the face out, keep your head looking forward. We're just moving the shoulders here. Just like that I Dream of Jeannie. What was it? She blinked her eyes and magic things would happen, right? And now, opposite arm on top. Now this time when you take your elbows left, look right. Elbows right, look left. Center, right. Other side, left. One more. Right and left. See how nice and loose your shoulders now are now after we did all that work? And bring them down. All right, good job. So let's see, let's do some figure four. Hugging the right knee up to the chest. And then we'll take either your ankle on top of your thigh, or you can cross at the ankles. Sit up nice and tall. Keep the right foot flexed. So you lengthen the spine. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Pull navel towards spine. And maybe the right knee is encouraged to come down a little bit. You can see my right hip has been bothering me lately. I don't have a whole lot of flexibility on this side today. Tomorrow might be different. Let's breathe into that tightness. And we store a lot of emotions in the hips, particularly anger. So maybe that's why. Maybe I'm mad about something. Who knows? I'm always the last to know what's going on. And breathe. Maybe hinge forward to deepen that stretch. So here we get into the glutes and some of the deeper muscle structure in the gluteus and the piriformis. And all right, and coming back up, let's hug the knee in again. And interlace underneath the thigh, lengthen that leg out, and let's just flex and point, and release. Other side, hug it in, sit up nice and tall, press into the right foot, crossing over either on top of the shin, at the calf, or at the ankle. Probably better at the ankle so you don't really have to work at holding it up if you can't get it up to your thigh. And then flexing the left foot, sitting up nice and tall again. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Do what you can to encourage this left knee down towards the floor without creating pain. Remember to breathe into that tightness. We know that the breath doesn't actually go there, but the energy of our thought does. And then hinge forward ever so slightly to just get a little bit deeper into those deep muscles. Breath is slow and steady. Coming back up, we'll hug the knee in. Interlace underneath, straighten, point and flex, flex, point and flex. All right, bring it down, shake it out. Let's grab our strap and come up to standing. We'll do some shoulder work like we did the other day. So you won't really need the chair for this part, but just set it over to the side for now. And I'm just going to take my strap and fold it in half so that I can hold it arm's length out, have some resistance there. So pulling on the strap, feet hip width apart, slightly tuck the tailbone, pull your belly towards your spine, and we're going to inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, cactus arms to behind. Inhale, reach up. Ooh, did you hear that pop? Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. Now try to come a little bit lower. Inhale, reach. Squeeze the shoulder blades together here. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Bring them all the way down. Look at Bonnie's biceps. Holy smokes. Reach them up. Exhale down. One more. Reach up. Exhale. Inhale. Now from here, let's tip right, up, and left, and up. So try to keep the hips level here. We're not going for that really deep, deep bend. Just want to bend at the waist. Up. Two more. Up. Keep your core working. Down and up. Last one. Down, up, and last side. And let it go. Great. Whew. Let's do our around the back. So take the strap in your right hand, take your left hand and use it to move your elbow up. Take your left hand around behind, grab a hold of the strap, try to inch your fingers together. And then when you get to where you can't go any further, pull on the strap, creating resistance. Not like you're trying to rip it in half, but just creating some resistance there. Try to keep the right elbow lifted, left elbow down towards the floor. And breathe. You can really feel that in the tricep. Hold for 3. And 2, remember to breathe. Last one. And release the left hand. Bring the right hand down. Switch the strap into the other hand. Shake the shoulders. Do some shoulder rolls. All right. The left arm comes up. Right arm bends the elbow. Drop the hand between the shoulder blades. Right arm comes behind. Grab a hold of that strap. Move the fingers together. So you might have more or less mobility on one side than the other. Totally normal. And reach the left elbow up, right elbow down. And breathe. So this is my wonky side. You can see my elbow sticking right out there. So we do what we can within our limitations. You know, we all have physical, at our age, we've all got something going on. The body keeps score. So just do the best we can and enjoy it. Don't get frustrated by it. And breathe for 3. And 2. And 1. I know it's hard sometimes, but we have to remember to be grateful. Gratitude is really a cure-all. And I don't think it helps to think that there are people worse off than we are, although that's true. But I think we just have to stay grateful for our lives and the people in them. And that's probably quite enough. All right. Let's face the back of the chair. Actually, let's face the front of the chair. And you can grab one of your blocks. So to begin with, let's place one block in the center of the chair. And place both hands, one hand on either side of the block. So the block is on the low way, and it's the long way between your hands. All right. Press the hands down into the chair. Walk your feet back until your arms are fully extended in your downward dog. You can keep a bend in the knees here. Lift the tailbone towards the ceiling as you drop the chest towards the thighs. Getting an opening in the shoulders. Try to lift the elbows out to the side and just notice how that moves the shoulder structure, lifting and lowering the elbows. Press the sits bones up towards the ceiling, bend the knees. Chest falls towards the thighs. The head and neck can be relaxed right here. Nice job. And now, rolling up, walking forward. Let's place the right hand on the block. So we're standing maybe a foot away from the block, right arm on the block. Left arm is going to come out to the side. And then we're going to thread the needle. So thread the left arm underneath the right. So the reason I have it up on the block is so we have more room to move the shoulder. The left shoulder has more room to expand. Inhale, open out. Exhale, thread the needle. As you thread the needle, turn your head to follow the fingers. Inhale, open. Really reach the fingertips high towards the ceiling. And then exhale. Underneath, sweep it over to the left or right. One more. Sweep the arm out. And sweep it under. And back to neutral. Both hands on the mat, on the chair. And just roll the shoulders right in place. So hands on the mat, just take some shoulder circles in other direction. And then we'll come back to center. Let's take the left hand on top of the block now, press into the block. So we're creating a little more room so that we can come under. We've got that full range of motion or a bigger range of motion. Right arm up and out to the side as you inhale. Exhale, slide the arm under and through. Inhale, reach it out, follow with the head, unless you get dizzy, and then just keep your head looking at your hand. Reach it through, really reach the fingertips away. Can you feel that stretch in the back of the shoulder? Inhale, open out. Exhale down and under. Two more like that. Make sure your belly is moving towards your spine, core engaged. Exhale, bring it through. Last one. Really reach it up, twisting the torso. Exhale, bring it through. And back to center. Let's roll up, bend the knees, come back up to standing. And palms face forward. Just shrug the shoulders, some circles. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Bring the left arm out a little bit. Head back to center, left ear to left shoulder. Right arm floats out just a little bit to deepen that stretch. And head comes back to center. Drop the chin to the chest. And just take some small circles all the way around. If you can do this with the eyes closed, it's good for balance. Moving nice and slowly. Don't drop the head too far back. Take 2 circles in the one direction and 2 in the other. Really feeling that stretch in the side of the neck. Obviously the neck, shoulders, collarbone, all connected. Last one. And when your chin is on your chest, just interlace your hands behind your head and just gently place a little bit of the weight of your hands on the head. Create a little bit more opening in the cervical spine. Release the hands, float the head back up. Take a deep breath and relax. All right, for our balance today, let's work on our warrior 3. So we've got the chair right here. So we'll start by reaching up, inhale. As you exhale, swan dive so that you come halfway down, hands to the chair. So we're in our flat back, neutral shape here. You might need to step back a little bit so that your torso can be nice and straight. Looks good. And just find your focal point here. So you might have to look through the chair or find a spot on the chair. We're going to pick up the right leg first and bring it back behind us. Seeing if we can get the heel level with the hip. Back is nice and flat. Crown of the head reaching in the opposite direction. Now pick up the left arm, bring the left arm forward. So we're moving dynamic opposition, reaching forward, kicking back. Core engaged. And hand comes down, foot comes down. Other side. Left leg floats up, reach it back. Find your focal point. Right arm up, reach it forward. As soon as you reach, you should feel your core activate. Reach in opposite directions. And hand comes down, foot comes down. Bend the knees as you roll up to standing. And exhale. All right, so now let's take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward so that the hands come to the chair. This time we're going to work on the balance a little bit more deeply. So picking up the right leg, reach it back. This time, maybe the right hand comes to prayer. So instead of reaching forward, we're using the torso as a counterweight to the leg. And now maybe can we pick up the right hand and bring it to prayer. If you're wobbling and shaking, that's fine. If you need to keep the hand down, no worries.
Oh, God.
No practice. All good. Remember to breathe, stay focused. Building strength, building heat. And exhale, bring the hand down, bring the foot down. Roll the knees, bend the knees, roll up. Exhale. All right, one more on the other side, and then we'll be back in our chairs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fall forward, arms come to the chair. I mean, not literally fall, gracefully fall. Left leg comes up and back. Reach it back. Get really focused here. Find that concentration point. Find your drishti. Maybe you stay right here and work on strengthening that thigh and the glutes. Maybe the left hand comes up to prayer. Working on strengthening that standing leg. Maybe just pick the hand up off the chair. Can we do that? And if that feels good, maybe the hand comes to prayer. Warrior 3. Breathe. Keep kicking that heel back. Pressing into the standing leg. Last breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down. Foot comes down. Bend the knees. Roll up. Oh my goodness. And exhale. Great job, everybody. Nice work. Come right down to your chair. Grab a sip of water. Let's just take a little twist for a cool down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left. Always good to end with a twist. Kind of resets everything. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, twist the other side. Inhale back to center. And hands come down. Setting up for meditation, 3 minutes. And then Shavasana. Or you can just take a nice long Shavasana. So sitting up nice and tall, if you are meditating, try to have your hips a little higher than your knees. Close the eyes, relax the breath, and begin. into relaxation.
I am.
Closing the eyes. Let the bones be heavy. Let your arms be heavy. Let your feet be grounded in the floor and to the earth. Create the sacred. Anything around you can be sacred. An object is sacred because of the context in which it exists. If a flower is on the ground outside, it is simply a beautiful part of nature. But when a flower is placed on a home altar or given as a gift, it takes on a different meaning because of where it is placed or the spirit in which it is given. A conversation can be sacred if the intention, care, and trust are there. Sacred can mean valued, holy, something that you designate as worthy of your veneration. Through your choices and commitment, you have the capacity to create the sacred in your everyday life. And start to deepen your breath. Invite some movement with fingers and toes. And gently make your way up to seated. Bringing hands to heart center. Remembering our intention and remembering that all creation is divine, including ourselves, our neighbors, the people we love, the people that irritate us. We are all connected in the web of life. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be safe. May all beings live with ease. Thumbs to third eye center. We bow as we say namaste. Namaste, my friends. And have a lovely, lovely day. Thank you. Thank you. Always a joy